Fellas, Paraguay is a better base than Argentina for Nomads. And in this video, I'm going to go through why that is. Now, first of all, guys, the reason I'm making this video is because I made a Twitter post today basically covering exactly this. And so quickly, I'll run through what I said. So first things first, I do want to note that I am talking about Asunción versus Buenos Aires here. So keep that in mind. Now, Paraguay is cheaper, better weather, nicer people, more chill, less traffic. State quality is the same. A lot of people argue this. Better residency option and better supermarkets and gyms. Now, with this post, guys, it rustled a lot of feathers. A lot of people were disagreeing. However, the guys that were agreeing were usually the other nomads out there that have been to both and actually understand what makes a good base, because a lot of people don't understand. Obviously, guys, if a place is cheaper, you save more money, your lifestyle goes up, or you save more money and you're able to invest more in your business. Obviously, a pro when it comes to somewhere where you're going to base, because you're usually going to be there for a longer amount of time. Now, with the weather, if you enjoy cold weather, especially during the middle of the year, then Buenos Aires is for you. However, all year round, Asunción is really good. And sometimes it gets a bit hot, but I'm an Aussie and it's not too bad, honestly, guys. Cool people in Argentina as well, but nicer here, I would say. Definitely more welcoming. And then obviously, guys, you want a solid residency and tax option, which Paraguay has. It's one of the best in the world and it's pretty cheap as well. So obviously that is a big thing. I did say here, though, Argentina is still a great place to go. It's still a pretty solid base if you just want to go for 1 to 3 months. However, for a longer period of time, Paraguay wins in every single way. Now, the next thing I want to go through, guys, is like what actually makes a good base, because a lot of people get this wrong. And so I'll go through what they are. And these are also points that make Paraguay better than Argentina. Now, first of all, obviously you want it to be safe. Asunción's safer than Buenos Aires. I did still feel safe in Buenos Aires, I will say that. You want it to be convenient. Now, the main reason that these points come up, guys, is you want to have less distractions and more focus. When you're based somewhere, you want to be dialed in on your routine. So if you make your life easier and cheaper, overall you're going to be able to optimize, that routine or whatever it is that you've got going on to be able to make more money, which is ideally probably what you're trying to do, or just be more focused in general to, work on self-development, etc. Now, the next thing is that, yes, there's less distractions. It's a little more boring. There's not as much of a good nightlife. Well, in return, yes, it's a bad thing at first, but you're going to be more focused on work because of that. Now, I would say that there's more like-minded guys out here in Asunción. Now, there's probably more nomads in Buenos Aires, definitely, but I'm talking about the guys that are truly more like-minded and think the same way in terms of, they've got a successful business and they want to get out of their Western country because they're getting taxed way too high, or they got locked in there during fucking clown world. They're all usually on the same page when it comes to these things, and so that makes it a little bit better in terms of the connection that you have with these guys. And it has a stable currency here. In Buenos Aires at the moment, it's up and down a lot, guys, which obviously can be good at times, but it also can be bad. Great lifestyle here, good weather, which makes a good base, good gyms and supermarkets. Guys, this was a massive one, and it's a big reason why I mentioned it. The gyms and the supermarkets suck in Buenos Aires, in my opinion, and even in Latin America as a whole, they suck. But in Asunción, the gyms are really good and the supermarkets are great. The supermarkets are big. There's so many more options. It's just overall way better in this field. As I mentioned before, you want a good tax option. They have this. And then the next thing, guys, is here in Asuncion, you're actually able to buy things from Amazon, and you're also able to buy electronics that aren't fucking insanely expensive. If you're based somewhere, you want to be able to buy these things that you want from Amazon, or buy electronics. Like when I was in Buenos Aires, I wanted an air fryer, and it was just like it was like $300 or something, $400. I was like, I'm not paying that to have it for 2 months and then leave. So things like that. And then, yeah, as I mentioned before, you want your place to be able to, put you in a position where you can fully focus on your work and your routine. If you're a guy out there that doesn't have much work to do, then maybe Asuncion's not for you. However, this is for guys that, are nomads, online entrepreneurs, and they want to start making moves in their business, and obviously move their taxes and things like that. A base isn't to have fun. That's what a holiday's for. And another good pro, Paraguay is very close to Brazil, very close to Argentina. So any small trips that you want to make, you can easily go ahead and do that. Final thoughts, guys. Your base is supposed to be a little bit boring. You don't want to get too distracted. More dialed in on your routine is the main thing. And then in terms of time spent, this is my opinion. I would say spending 1 to 3 months in Buenos Aires is really good. Personally, I wouldn't go there in winter. It's too fucking cold. And then Asuncion, perfect for about 4 to 6 months, all year round. No matter when you go, it's not a problem. So that's just a deeper take, guys, on the tweet that I made. Hopefully that covers everything. If you have any questions, obviously hit me up in the comments, guys, and I'll get back to you there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.